Hey, I just want to go through and show how to integrate Vercel with Wundertest to be able to do something like run Wundertest on every pull request and deployment that you do with Vercel. So I have like a little V0 example app created here, like just like a simple calculator, and I already prepared here like one very simple test that just takes the calculator and runs 7 plus 3 and verifies that it's going to be B10. And now what I want is that this runs on every Vercel deployment. To do that, we can use a little snippet that I'm going to link here, which is this, like a GitHub Actions setup that runs on every deployment and then passes the URL to Wundertest. So if you have set up like a test here with a certain URL that links to the, let's say, production or staging environment, you can tell through an argument in the CLI to overwrite the base URL, which we're then going to set to the deployment here. So I'm going to take this, head over to GitHub, and I'm just going to set up the GitHub Actions right here. Obviously, you can also do that by creating a YAML file in your editor. But I'm just going to go here, paste this in, and I'm gonna go back to Wundertest. And here in the settings, I'm going to grab the organization ID. And actually, maybe to do it properly, what I want to do first, I'm going to do it in a new tab. So to go to settings, secrets and variables, and we can set up here an API key for the access to Wundertest. This API key I can just create here. I can just call it GitHub Actions Vercel deployment, something like that. Then grab the key here. And as an example here, I set it up as Wundertest token. So let's go and create it here as Wundertest token. So now we have the secret set up. And now it would send this URL of the deployment together with the organization ID and your token to run it. So I'm just gonna commit this, and I think since Vercel runs on every commit, it's actually gonna start to do the Vercel deployment. I hope it's not gonna take too long, but yeah, once that is done, it will trigger the Wundertest test case that I have here. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for that. And this might actually, I already kind of like a spoiler alert, like I think mostly like by default in Vercel, you have set up, we have Vercel open somewhere here. You have set up protection of your deployments, and so the test would not be able to access this. In the settings of this demo, I think it's deployment protection. So you see this deployment protection is enabled here. So let's head over to Wundertest because we haven't set up anything. It should have problems with it, and as you can see, the test failed. It has the URL of this specific deployment, but you can see here it cannot log into Vercel, but that's also no problem anymore because we can set custom HTTP headers here, and Vercel's solution is to be able to set up bypass for automation. So then if you go here and add a secret, you don't need to specify anything. It will automatically set it up. And then you don't need like this value, but for some reason you actually need this one. This is the header value. Head back to Wundertest, create a new header. check this protection bypass, and then copy this secret as well. I'm going to delete all of it later, so I don't need to worry about it. Then now we have this this added, and now how about we just actually go and maybe trigger another change. Actually, I want to maybe do like a breaking change as well. So I'm just gonna, like, here in this calculator, mess up the plus operation. Just let's change it so that it will do subtraction it as well. This will improve calculator a lot. Push it. I'm doing an example for just pushing to main, but all of this will also work. Okay, I guess I need to pull this change first. I'm pushing all of this to main right now, but this will also now work with pull request as well, because it just runs on every deployment, no matter if it's a branch or not. And let's see how long this will take again. So the Vercel deployment is still pending. Let's maybe check it out. Building. And it's ready. Let's see if sometimes GitHub doesn't update quickly. Let's see. Okay, now Wundertest is already running. And this is still the old test, right? Yeah. Let me head back. Probably the GitHub action is still starting to trigger. Ah, it's cute. Okay, yeah, it's still okay. We see it's still installing the CLI, and then it will trigger the run. And and you can see here actually what's happening. You can also use the CLI locally. It gives you a little bit more colored output, but GitHub Actions doesn't support that. And you can see here the steps. Click on 7, click on plus. Let's see, click on 3. And let's see if it still verifies. Error. The calculator display shows the value 4, not 10. Yeah, and now we can also head back here, and we see also a failed test, and yeah, it caught our mistake here, and also lets us know about the issue. Yeah, so that's how you can set up Vercel deployments. Really happy to get feedback if this works for any of you. Bye.